Hi, John Morgan here, and welcome to this week's episode of Bob's Live, our weekly show right here on the internet. And, well, this week I kind of have a short episode because I just have two really short segments that I want to share. But it's kind of interesting because right now we're really starting to pick up production in the greenhouse. And I wanted to share a little bit of that, but I also have some news. So let's jump right in and take a look at what's happening out in the greenhouse. This week in the greenhouse, we're starting to see a lot of change as we start to pick up production for our spring seedling plug production. The last time I was in this section of the greenhouse, there were ferns all over the floor. And now they're being moved to their permanent homes until we pull them down for shipping. But they're being moved overhead to where there's drip tubes, and then also in between the bags. So let's take a look at what's happening here in the greenhouse. So, as you can see, things are really starting to get busy in the greenhouse right now. Just a couple weeks ago, I did our first broadcast of the new year, and out in the greenhouse, we had up this big wall of plastic that kind of separated the greenhouse in half. So that way we could save on heating cost and only heat the back half of the greenhouse. Well, that plastic's come down now, and we're filling up the whole greenhouse with seedlings. And, well, you can see them in the video hanging up hanging baskets. So, yeah, we're really cranking up, and that means that right now we're also hiring. So, along with that, today I'm here in the greenhouses at Mason, where we're really starting to ramp up production for spring. And that also means right now we're hiring. So if you're interested in a job here at our greenhouses in Mason, you can head over to bobsmarket.com under the About section. And if you click on About, in the drop down menu, there's a section that says Employment. And there you can download a printable job application, and you can drop it off at our office in Mason, West Virginia. So, yeah, right now we're hiring. We're really starting to ramp up our seedling production for spring. So, let's take a look at that. So, a big job that we have at Bob's this time of year is patching. And I caught this crew while they're at lunch. So I can show you what they're doing here. What they're doing is creating a complete tray of seedling plugs. So they'll use a donor tray and then basically pull good plugs from that tray and put into this tray, so we end up with complete trays, because we guarantee our customers full trays of plants. So that is a big job this time of year. Alright, so yeah, right now we are hiring. And before I forget, I think, because I'm talking about jobs, I'm legally obligated to say that we're an equal employment opportunity provider. Just wanted to get that in there so we're legally covered. And hey, I'm looking over here at the comments. I see Nita Kearns is watching. In the first video segment that I showed today, you actually saw her hands working. So she was the one with the really like next level plug moving skill where she was picking up two at once. Yeah, I caught that when I was editing the video and I was like, wow, that takes some skill. So, yeah. Last week, we made, in the episode, with trash from the previous episode, a little miniature terrarium. And I thought I would show you the little guy. He's still going. And this terrarium, I planted it on the 7th. Well, that kind of gets lost. There we go. So it was planted on the 7th. And now it's 3 weeks old. And so, yeah, it's 3 weeks old. And it is doing really well. And I seem to have lost the connection to the stream. Let me load up the page here for a second. Oh my, never had this happen before. Okay, it still shows that we're live. So, but yeah, this little terrarium, it is doing really well. It's 3 weeks old. And some of the plants are starting to kind of die back, some of the bigger ones. You can kind of see it right there. I didn't expect it to really survive as well. But yeah, this is an interesting experiment to watch. And yeah, it's doing really great. And next week, we're going to be taking a look at, and let me grab it, it's actually over here. We're going to be taking a look at these guys. And what we're going to be doing is I'm going to show you how you can take cuttings off these and basically start new plants from them. So we'll get into a little bit more detail about these plants later next week. So that's something to look forward to. And I've actually got these all over the office. And they're all cuttings that I've taken from the same plant that's about, I know it's at least 10 years old because that's when I sort of inherited the plant. But yeah, it's much older than that probably. And it's something really easy that anybody can do. So look forward to that next week. And well, until next time, keep growing. You're still watching? I'm done. Well, since you're still here, head over to bobsmarket.com and check out our website. We've got some really cool stuff over there, like the Keep Growing podcast. And if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe, smash that notification bell, and all that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.